Hi, my name is Brooke, and today I'm going to teach you how to bake a vanilla wafer cake. It's been passed down from my family from 4 generations, and it's my favorite cake to bake. Baking is what I do best because I can't cook very well. The vanilla wafer cake is easy to make and does not require a lot of time or ingredients. I'm going to video myself making it and explain every step throughout the baking process. The ingredients required today are 2 sticks of butter, 6 eggs, coconut nuts, vanilla wafer cookies, and a cup of sugar. Now we're going to mix the ingredients. The 1 cup of sugar and the 2 sticks of butter. And you're going to take your electric mixer and start to beat it until it's fully mixed through. After you mix the sugar and butter, your mix should look like this. Now we're going to add 1 egg at a time and mix it right after. This is a very important step. If you don't mix the egg right after you put it in, you're going to ruin the cake. After you put all the eggs in, it's okay if the batter has some bubbles in it. That's just from the eggs. The next step, you're going to crush the vanilla wafers. If you don't know what they are, they look like this and you can find them in the cookie aisle. And what I usually do is I take them out of the bag and put them in a Ziploc and take a hard object like a measuring cup or anything that's glass and just set it and bang it. After they're pretty mushed up, you just dump them into the batter. And continue to mix. This is what your batter will look like after you've mixed all the cookies in. The next step is to put any type of nut that you like as well as coconut shreddings. I personally don't like any of those, so I leave them out. But the next step is to use spray nonstick spray on the bundt pan. This is a bundt pan. It's kind of odd looking. It has a hole in the middle. But you're going to pour the batter into here after you spray it with nonstick. This is another major step. If you don't spray it with a nonstick spray, you are going to mess the cake up because it's going to stick to the pan and you're never going to get it out. So I just like to spray a little bit and then take a paper towel or two and wipe the excess out because I don't like a lot of butter or grease in my cakes. And make sure to get the inside when you do that too. So for the next step, you're just going to pour the batter into the bundt pan cake. And you can mix it around and make sure it's even on all sides. Then take a spoon just to get all the excess. After you've poured the batter into your bundt can, it'll look something like this. Sift it around and shake it a little bit and just make sure that there's no air bubbles in it. And then while you let that sit for 2 seconds, you're going to put your oven on 350 degrees and bake it for around an hour and a half. I usually bake it around an hour 15 just to be like in the middle. Next thing you're going to do is in the oven, put your bundt cake in, and then see you in an hour and a half. Once the bundt cake is finished, you're going to take it out of the oven. and it's going to look golden brown, or a little less brown than this. And you're going to set it on the top and let it cool for about 15-20 minutes, and then you're going to slice it up and serve it. Once the cake's cooled for 15-20 minutes, you're going to flip it over onto a plate. It should flip easy like that because of the pan you put on it earlier. And then you're going to take a knife and dig in. And it should look something like that.